How do I continue making art while feeling inexperienced, insecure, or mediocre? That's the question I've been asking myself lately, and I think the answer is actually quite simple. I show up anyways, even with the discomfort. Because no matter what I do or say, the feeling still lingers. Sometimes I sit in class and all I can see is the gap between where I am and where I want to be. Sometimes I compare myself to the people around me, the women who seem so comfortable in themselves, so confident in the way they move, speak, and create. And I wonder what that must feel like to trust yourself fully while creating. But maybe confidence isn't something people magically possess. Maybe it's built slowly through repetition, through surviving discomfort, through continuing to show up, even when I still feel mediocre. After work, I come home exhausted and still try to paint or draw for a little while. And honestly, some days it feels frustrating being a beginner again, wanting so badly to express something beautiful, but not always having the technical skills yet to bring it fully to life. But maybe the discomfort is part of the process. Maybe growth begins the moment I stop running from feeling inadequate and continue anyways. And maybe being an artist is simply continuing long enough for my hands to catch up to what my mind and heart already perceive. I've been feeling so mediocre. And I laugh. I laugh at myself because it's so stupid that I'm feeling like this. I just question myself too. It's like, why am I giving myself such a hard time? Because the fact that I would never give my nephew a hard time if he's learning something new, or whether it be my sibling if they're learning like a new skill, but yet the fact that I give myself a hard time, it's just so stupid. So stupid. I think the reason as well is because this is important for me, but at the same time, I'm feeling like a time constraint. And I know it's all in my head because it's all in my head because I'm putting a limitation on myself. Limitation that I'm just like, you're too old for this, you're not good enough. And it's like so silly. I'm just thinking, it's like, why am I doing this to myself? Why? It doesn't make any sense. But I think that's like the beauty about art. It's like you could Oh my god, my dog You hear? You heard her? It's like when I am creating, I'm just so focused on what I'm doing. And yes, I still have all these thoughts to myself, but it's like I am transmuting everything that I'm feeling onto my art. And it's like I feel better afterwards. You know, I feel so much better. I just have to learn to observe these feelings. Because the moment that I start observing these feelings, I start it's like having like an introspective moment where I am the observer of these feelings, and I know that when I am observing whatever it is that I'm feeling, I'm just allowing whatever it is that is coming through without having any form of attachment. But when I start overthinking, that's when I start feeling all of these emotions. And it's like, it's so crazy how I can give that much power away to whatever it is that I'm feeling. But if I were to like flip it around and use whatever it is that I'm feeling as like a catalyst for my art, I'll be unstoppable. But instead, I am like, it's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating. And I just laugh at myself because at the end of the day, that's all I can do. I'm like taking myself too seriously. And I think that's the thing since I'm taking these art classes like for beginners, I have to like remind myself, girl, just enjoy wherever you are now, because it's such a beautiful thing to be, right? To be a beginner and to learn and to observe and like to see things differently. And it's like I just have to constantly remind myself that that's the fun part about learning something new. That yes, I'm gonna be getting frustrated, but I can laugh at my own frustration and just enjoy it. Because it's like the moment I start having fun and enjoying myself, I feel like I'm just letting go and I'm able to open up more and enjoy the process of learning. And yeah, I don't even know what else to say, but that's what I'm going through right now. And also like the fact that I'm feeling this, the fact that I'm feeling like this means that this matters. And it's like, and I keep repeating the word like, but, oh my god, but feel like if I'm feeling like this, it's like my body's telling me that there's more. Right? It's like oh god, how do I explain this feeling? It's like a little whisper that keeps speaking to you. And it's like, come on, come on. But the more you ignore it and the more you bury it deep, there might be a time where it's quiet, but it comes back with a vengeance. Like, it will just like, I don't know how I'm trying to explain it. It wants to come out, like, I'm trying to express it, but it's just not coming out. But it wants to come out. I just want to convey this message, but yeah. All right, but this is what I have so far. Yeah. Sometimes it feels repetitive. Showing up, drawing the same exercises, and making mistakes over and over again. But somewhere inside the repetition, I find moments where I stop overthinking myself completely. And for a second, I'm no longer worried about being good enough. Instead, I'm just present with my work.
Chunky, almost like the egg whites are almost semi-regular. You can see it a little bit there. And that's with the ball in. I feel myself like the chocolate does it. Very chocolate looks like a cocoa. That's how I always think it. Imagine this.
Yeah, that's one of our places we love to camp in Arizona. It's a place you just drive down the road, drive down the road, you get to those areas.
So I just got back from my art class, and it was a good class. I learned a lot. Again, we focus on shapes, and we were drawing a hat. And the thing is, even though it was like the most simplest thing to draw, it was very challenging for me to see the shape, and I also noticed how, for me, I want to start with the details. I want to, like, and it just kind of reminds me of how similar art is to life, because there's a process, right? Like with drawing, you first start by defining like the boundaries. You use the straight lines, like you define locations for the reference lines, like I'm doing this drawing here, and I have to like find a reference. And in this book that I'm reading, it says you see the forest, not just the trees. And that's the thing. It's like when I'm starting from the ground up, building my art practice, you have to start very simple. And that's how, with the things that I want to do in my life, it's like I have to start simple. And by doing that, like I've been gaining so much more confidence in my art, and the trust that I have within myself to keep that commitment. And that's the same thing with the things that I want to do in my life. It's having that commitment to myself to do the things that I have to do. And that's like the process. And if I am like already nitpicking at the little details instead of me having a solid foundation, I won't make, what is that word? I won't make much progress. I'm just gonna hold myself back. And I noticed that with the class, like, that's why he makes us do all these exercises, like, to loosen up. And once you loosen up, it's like you're feeling more comfortable with your body, and you're more fluid, and I'm able to really just focus and hone in on what I have to do. And that gives me confidence too. It's like having that structure. And it's funny how, like, when I was younger, it's like having a structure. I was like, nope, I don't want that. I want to do it my way. And it's like having that fight, right? That stubbornness. And being stubborn, like, I see it as, for me, a good quality that I have, because it means that I will not give up. I would keep going. And, you know, even though things get difficult, I'm still going, because it's something that I just, like, it means a lot. I'm like so present with myself. And it doesn't mean that I don't, like, overthink things. Of course I overthink. And I still have feelings of, oh, I'm not good enough. But it's not just me, like everybody feels that, right? That they're not good enough. But that little feeling kind of like it allows me to keep working and keep learning and keep practicing and keep doing what I have to do. And that's why I feel that with these art classes, I'm learning so much, and I'm learning a lot about myself and what I can do, and we'll see what happens. I have been wondering, what will happen if I stop approaching my art with insecurity? What will showing up with confidence do to my essence, to my art, to the way I move through life? I do believe confidence is something that is a practice. It is a culmination of everything that one does, and it is quietly built through a practice of continuing to show up every single day.